Hal here with more space engineers. Yay! And as you can tell, we've gotten a lot of work done on our little base. Oh, so I'll walk you through what's going on, what's up next, and what we're expecting to get done this week. But first, we have to get started. So let's go. So, happy Wednesday, everybody. Hopefully you're having a fantastic week and a terrific day thus far. Alright, so, what we're doing is we're going to be doing a bit of a ship build today. Not that that's a big surprise. I think I was telling everybody that last time we were all together. Now, what we are going to be doing is we're going to work on these two guys. Drop those off to 20. Want that to be there, and we're going to cut intensity down by half. Okay, and these guys are going to be the hangar lights. So we don't care about those being in there, and we now have plenty of light in the hangar. Okay, so this is important because we're going to do a bit of work here. You know what? Let's do it this way. Go ahead and just put everything into practice here. We'll walk you through what's going on in the base here in just a moment. I just want to get the beginnings of these in place. Of course, I should have gone ahead and added that there as well. Alright, apparently we have all the parts we need for everything. Alright. So, as you can tell, as I said in the intro, yes, I've gotten quite a bit done on the base. Wanted to make sure everybody had a chance to see, you know, the whole foundation of it. And when I was working with everything, I decided to add a second floor. So, yeah. It was kind of the idea all along to have a space up there. I haven't welded up the stuff that I don't really need to weld right now. And I need to add more light back here, so we'll probably put a light on this back wall, like right here-ish, somewhere. But let me show you what we've got. So we have the half stair that comes up to a platform into a full stair, which brings you up here. I'll turn the light on just to add a little bit of extra visibility in here. And then I put in a couple of bunks and a locker, and these obviously can see out into the hangar, which is, you know, nice because you get a little bit of light in here. And you have the ability to look down over here. Now, originally I was actually going to put railing in on this. And I decided against it because I decided I wanted to have something that, first off, this base will be put up on the workshop for download. So, yes, you'll be able to use this on other planets, and I wanted something that you'd be able to use and have the habitation area be sealed and still be able to pull air. So this way, if you're doing something in multiplayer, you can have the base up here, people can go AFK, they can jump in one of the beds. There's also the cryopod down here, which is where I've got my camera bot currently parked, which is how we do those time lapses. Alright, so talking about some of the new stuff in the update. So this is the new Sci-Fi single button terminal, which I kind of wish they would make one of these for the vanilla game, non-DLC, non-expansion, but it's finally here. Hey, great, it works. And then I just changed the image on the LCD portion. Now, what I have this button tied into is actually a mod for the blast door. This is a really old mod, way back when they were, I think, trying to remember the name of that series. Basically, there was a science fiction series based on a series of books, and they had these blast doors, and somebody modeled those into the game. And so when you push the button, you now have a blast door. And the thing is that for grinding purposes, it counts as a door. So if it's a non-friendly door, you have a lot of material to grind through. Not that I actually expect to need it, but this is the kind of stuff you're going to see on my builds this time. And then just to give you an idea, you know, if you look at the materials on a normal, just on the normal door, it's going to be really easy for them to get through these things. But if you have blast doors in it, then it's going to take them a couple of, depending on what your grinder speed's set to and which tier grinder they're using, it could take a couple of minutes for them to grind through that thing. So yeah, anyway, making the base that much more secure. And do we not have... Okay, you know what? Let's just do it this way. We'll wait for to finish crafting everything up. And then once we have this set up, we're actually going to do a mining rig. It's going to be a flyer, obviously. The thing is I think I need to get more resources, which is one of the reasons why I'm building this thing. But it's a rather annoying beast. Alright. Because I'm at that point where I need more resources to build something, but I need to build something to get more resources. Alright, and before I forget, because this is always important, control panel, turn off the strength. For those who are new to Space Engineers, all of the connectors have a magnetic pole on them. So if you have two connectors, well, which is the way you dock ships and stuff, if either connector is set with any strength on it, that magnetic field determines how strong the pull is between the two connectors. So you can actually make it so you can actually use that for a trap too. Basically, if somebody has a connector that's turned on and it comes within a close enough proximity to get hit with the magnetic field, it'll pull it into this one. I've destroyed ships with it. It happens. Alright, let's drop off the plates for now. We're gonna drop off the oxide. I don't know why that keeps ending up in my inventory. Alright, let's get our power up here. And so what we want to do now is we want to build a small, just a small ship. So we are going to end up grabbing some plates and stuff, but I want to get some things into production. All right, so we are going to do. That's really the only two cockpits we have. Let's go small block. Yeah. So we'll put the parts for that into production. Look, Sci-Fi atmospheric thrusters. I think we're gonna put one of these, I think. Which means I may have to go, actually, yeah, I have to go get nickel. So we're gonna build one of those. Actually, let's build two of those. Build two of those, and then we're gonna build 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we'll build 8 of these. You know what? Just build 10. Alright, so while that's doing that, we need to go get some nickel. I've got nickel out there. Where's my nearest nickel? Is the question. Nickel looks like. So it looks like nickel's our closest nickel is going to be over here, which is fine. So let's get A little bit of nickel. There's iron over here too. Yeah, go. Now I'm just going to do a straight drill down for this stuff. I am not even going to try and do like accessibility or anything. I just want to get into the nickel as quickly as possible. And we're already here. Okay. It's always nice when it's a short jaunt. And this is one of the reasons why we built our base over here. So we got a bunch of really nice resources here. Let's see, we get everything out of the hole. Okay. And we're just going to grab like 10k of this stuff because we're going to go through a lot of nickel. Mainly because of the fact that we also need, while this is getting refined, what we're going to do is we're going to work on getting the base defended a little bit. Because we know we have meteor storms coming. And I'm going to want to have this stuff set up so that we can defend ourselves a little bit. I'm also going to move the turbines out a bit. So we're going to throw that in there. There we go. Hey, okay. We're going to grab a little bit more nickel. I'd like to have, you know, like 15k or so. Just that way we have enough of it. We're not so worried. Did I have like stone on me? Oh, that's why I have stone. Okay. Actually, no, we can use the stone too. And we'll get some nickel out of that, so. So yeah, basically, like I said, this is going to be a bit more of a speed build series, so if we do any type of build, like base building or anything, it's going to be based, I'm going to try and keep it encapsulated in one video. The only thing that will differ on that is when we get to the point where we're doing large builds. Those will probably be spread over 2 videos. But it's going to come down to whatever's going on in the game world, because like I said, with the expectations we have for AI, I'm expecting that this is going to get hectic quick. And I am trying to keep it set up so that we get everything going pretty fast. Alright, so between the two of them, let's go ahead and burn the stone really quick. Alright, so I still need 400 nickel. Let's see what we got here. That's 52 and dropping. Okay. So we should have more than enough nickel for what we're using it for right now. So now what that means is we can actually start building the ship. And we're going to be placing connector on top, mainly just because of the fact that it makes it easier than having to pipe everything through under the base. And I'll take you out there and show you why. Let's grab that. Oh, we need to grab some ice in the near future. Okay. Okay, so some of the upgrades that we did on the base here. We have 2 additional batteries here in the corners. We've put in a little bit more coverage for the things under here. It's not obviously a solid base, which is fine. Keeps us off the ice a little bit. And that way, if we really need to, we can actually run stuff under here, but I would rather run it off the top, mainly just for ease of access. So the stuff up here, we're going to place, take you out, take that out. I'm thinking that we're going to run a few turrets up here, so we're going to end up with, I need the interior plates. And this will eventually be closed off once we're done up here. Do I have any interior plates? I don't have any interior plates, really? That's crazy. Alright, give me, say 1,000 interior plates. Because we're going to need those sooner rather than later. Refinery, there we go. Okay, so we're going to end up with here is we're basically going to end up with 3 turrets. You are going to be right there, I think. That's going to be piped in here. You're going to be piped in there. And this is going to double, basically, as to pipe into the connector down below. I can't believe I did that. Alright. Okay, you are conveyor junction and not sorter. Just checking, because I have been known to do that. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And 3 conveyors. Alright, so we're going to go 2, 3, 5. All those are put into production, and we're going to do it again. And once more, just to make sure. Alright, and so yes, you should be okay. Alright, and so one of the things we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna do is we're gonna move this tower out further. I'm going to put a small armor block over the one battery that we have out there, and I'm thinking we're gonna move these out probably back towards that way, like maybe 15-20 blocks, just basically trying to get it away from the base a little bit. And then what we'll do is we'll run a line across and have a second tower so that we can keep everything under power, and then probably run the blocks back and into the other side of this thing. What I'm trying to do is give it a large enough footprint that it's not going to be easy to take out all of the power supplies once we get the AI in, and some of the AI will actually target the center of the grid. So if you spread the grid out far enough, it'll actually target away from your base. So we're gonna do a little bit of metagaming on that. Right. So we're gonna weld these guys up first. We're just waiting for the small tubes is what it looks like. And get these welded up. Alright, let's check here, see what... Oh, that's why you guys are doing it that way. Okay. Let's get some of this stuff out of our way here. Basically, we're just trying to clean up the mess. Alright. Sorry, I try not to do the maintenance stuff like this on camera too often, but sometimes you have to. Clear all this out here. And did it just... Oh, it put them all in individually, that's why. I'm sitting there like, why is this taking so much? Do. Really? Holy crap, dude. Okay. Wow. Alright, so that'll get us most of what we need. You can come over here now. let's just get all of these things up here if we can. There we go. Alright, so yes, that should be everything we need for the most part. Alright, what do we need here? You are completely empty, so we're here one. There we go. And can't withdraw some of the construction components, which is fine. I know we're 20 minutes in, right? Alright, so what I'm going to do is I am going to do a quick cut, because this is going to be a long video at this point anyway, but I'm just basically going to finish welding all of this stuff up. Are you not producing them, or is it just not gotten to it yet? I haven't gotten to it yet. There we go. But yeah, we'll finish welding this stuff up. We'll get all of the parts that we're waiting for through the construction process. I'll put the first landing gear down, just so that we have something to build from, and then we'll bring you back once everything is ready to go. All right? So yeah, we'll be right back. And we're back. All right, so I had to come grab some more iron, and I got lost in my own mind. There we are. I'll come back and pick up that stuff in a bit. Let's get it out of the cave. Yeah, we ran into a resource limitation problem. There we go. Swap you around. So hopefully we should be okay now. Alright, so I've started making a bunch of other parts. Actually, while we're here, let's grab that. Alright. And now that we're up here, we can turn off the light. Alright, so if that's there, I'm thinking we'll do a medium cargo container or a large cargo container. Large cargo container is probably going to be better. Alright, so let's go large container. We want landing gear. Alright. Make that a small landing gear. We're going to do somewhere around here-ish. Sure. Just making sure. Okay, it actually stuck. Let's go. There's to bring this back. And so basically what I'm doing at this point is just trying to give it a place where we can mount the large cargo. And we want those on the sides. I want those on the sides. Interior plates. Yes. Come here, you. Grab a bunch of this. May as well have them. Alright, so we want a large connector on the top. And small, I guess those large on the top and bottom. And this is going to be a mining craft. Those use small cargo connectors. And you're going to be, make sure we got you centered up in here. Set up. Yes. Okay. Alright, so we can take those guys out. So we don't need a whole lot on this thing. We just basically need it to be able to get the stuff that we want and the things that we need. So if we do... Okay, so there's a small or large connector here. Excuse me. Oh, pardon me, I had to sneeze. Alright. So that's our cockpit there, right? So if we do industrial cockpit... Oh, damn, auto rotate. There we go. So if we do that... Almost tempted to bring it down a level. But I want this to be mostly centered, mainly because I want to be able to judge how much clearance we have on things. Okay, so if we do that, we're going to need a couple of batteries. Let's see, our O2 is going to be piped in there. So we could do a battery there, a battery there. Need to leave that center piece open for the conveyor. Actually, we want small conveyor, thank you. So you're going to be there and there. And we are going to go can I get I guess we could actually do this. Excuse me. Alright. So if we do that, let's grab some of our new thrusters here. We want our wow, that's pretty beefy looking. Alright. We're talking about doing this with you guys basically positioned like so. I like that new model. That looks really good. And then let's go with actually we're going to need some lateral controls. So if we do one there, and there, all right. We're going to get some power really quick. All right, so and then what I'm going to do is, if you notice, we have a little bit of space right here. We're going to put a bob in there. But I don't want to put Bob in right now because I keep forgetting to turn Bob off when Bob is around. So we're going to leave it as is right this second. And we're going to have Bob do the weld up on this because, you know, timing and reasons. All right. And so what I'm thinking is that we go to 4. And then over here, we're going to basically do a rather large line of thrusters. And I may do 1, 2. That may be too many for the power supply. So if I do that, that's a whole lot of thruster that may be overproducing for what we need. So if we flip you one more, gives us 2 on either side. And that will allow us to have a solar panel trail off of it for charging purposes. And we can do that. Over there. And we want it to be a little bit nimble because of what it's doing. Right. And then we're gonna go. Can we put you? We can actually put you there. So if we do that, so what I'm thinking here is I had somebody give me a challenge. They wanted to have a ship built early on that was at least a mining rig using using rotors or rotor-like objects and pistons. And so what I'm thinking is, can I get away with doing that? It would have to drop down. So we should be able to do this. So if we do an extra one of those there, do that there. So now I can do this with hinges or with rotors, but I'm going to use the hinges because it's just, oh damn, those are large connectors. I was hoping those were going to be small connectors. Damn. Okay. Well, if we're doing it with that done, let's go advanced rotor. And you are also, dude, that is really annoying. The small grid version is a large connector because the regular rotor is this little block thing. I mean, look at that. Isn't that cute? So we need an advanced rotor version of this thing. Alright, I guess we could, I don't know. see if we use these. I can mount it like that. So if I take that connector out, all this stuff is going to fall off, but that's okay. We'll take. Oh, you're actually stuck on there. Nice. Okay, that actually works out better. No, that's not what I'm looking for. I am looking for... Is that really the conveyor? Yeah, it is. Okay. I want the conveyor frame. Let's bring that up. Say 2 blocks. And for those who don't know, when you're using the small and medium conveyor lines, you can use these conveyor frames to change your spacing a little bit, because the block to block ratio when you're converting from large to small doesn't always work out right. So these allow you to do a 1 small block offset, which makes your life much easier over the course of your life. So, you know, it's all good. So we have, so we're going to do... Actually, those are going to come off anyway. So let's go ahead and take those off. And then we are going to have... Why are you not working now? You let me place... Oh, it's because it's the... it's looking for... that. Alright, so now if I do... that... That's what I want. I want you down further. Alright. What we're going to do here is... which is fine, because we're not using them for conveying anything. We'll try these out. Now, I don't ever have luck with thrusters on pistons and rotors and such, but we'll try. What's the worst that happens? Is it blows up in our face, right? Alright, so... Now the only thing that leaves us to do at this point then is to get the drills in. Alright, so let's go ahead and add those. That'll cause problems, but that should be okay. I'm going to do the same on the other side. What we're going to do is we're going to run conveyors. We're going to run that small conveyor line off the back here. So that's going to come out. That's going to come out. There we go. And yes, I could run a piston on that, and it would allow me to have additional range on this. And it's actually not a bad idea. So what we'll do is grab those, move that over here. And now it's not going to give me a whole lot of additional space on it, but every little bit helps. And then what we can do is we can mount the drills the other way. So instead of what we had, where it's like that, we mount them like that. Of course. There we go. Now the question is are these going to be... Oh, you know what? Let's take those off. Do that. Do that. And see that this way, it gives us a little bit more control over the drills, or should hopefully give us a little bit more control over the drills. But we'll see. Alright, so that gives us pistons on the drills so we can extend them out. Gives us a rotor or rotor-like device on here to give us some vector thrust. We'll see how this actually works. So the idea is that what we'll do is have this set. That'll be the like the lower range, and then the upper range will be at 0, or lower range will be 0 and upper range will be whatever. We'll figure it out. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead. We're going to add a bob in here. Let's see. Build and repair. There he is. We're going to add one of these guys in. At that. Make sure we have him set up so that we can get into and out of his inventory.
Energy low.
Okay. Set this up really quick. Get it welded up, and then we will do a quick cut. We'll let Bob do his thing and weld that beast up. And once everything is welded up, we'll be right back. Alright, so we'll be right back. And we are back. So let's try see if this whole thing sticks together. Okay, so we've got everything looks like it's welded up and good. We've got the solar panels in, we've got our thrusters in. We have actually gone ahead and configured up these hinges. I think that's everything. Let's take a quick look for anything that's incomplete. Nothing is incomplete. Alright, so we've gone ahead and set up some quick bars here. So basically, let's bring this up. So what we've done is we've got the thrusters on the hinge grouped. So we can do thruster override. So this is increase, decrease on the port side, increase, decrease on the starboard side, so left and right. And then the hinge positions, which we've got them set so that they will do a maximum where they are horizontal to the ground, with a maximum travel down to wherever they rest naturally if you turn everything off. Just to make sure we don't have anything where it tries to slam into the, you know, like into the rest of the ship. All right, so what we're going to do is we are going to increase. We're going to increase both 3 and 7. Gives us 4 kilonewtons of override. Hopefully that's enough to keep us floating stable. All right, I just disconnected the landing gear. Okay, let's take off the extra bits. At least some of them, right? Alright, let's see if we turn on everything. I have to be careful because I'm never quite sure We're going to turn off auto lock. Alright, so why are my... Okay, I have dampeners on, but for some reason... Alright, so let's go... Oh, I need to set this up in a... we're gonna put that into a... Put that into a group. We are going to have it switch lock. Alright, so that is down. We know it flies, which is good. I'm wondering if they fixed it so that signals work. Let's go 4 and 8. Let's go back in the third person. Alright, so we're going to try this without using any overrides. You know what, let's go like so. Wow, that is some crazy amounts of that is some crazy amounts of rotation on that. Why are we rotating so badly? So the inertial dampeners should be picking up all that. Do I just not have enough rotational force? Alright, let's get the connector on. So if we go... Ah! No, 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 no. Come on. Hit, yep. Oh. Alright. So, yeah, it doesn't like the side on those. Okay, so I think what we're going to have to do is I like the design, but I don't have... There's a script you can get that will allow you to use vectored thrust like this over across rotors and pistons. And I think we're going to have to load that. Alright. Okay, so the ship's here. It's mostly working. So what we'll do is we'll try loading that that one script. Actually, let me see here, because that means we're going to need a programmable block. Alright, and yeah, so we did go ahead and put an antenna on the ship as well, and then we're using, actually, did I put the ore detector on it? I did. Okay, so we do have an Azimuth ore detector, the small grid, their replacement for the vanilla one. So it takes roughly the same parts as the vanilla ore detector, which is good. So let's see if we can we get away with placing you there? Come on, Bob, come fix it. Just needs a display. Okay. Yeah, needs a display. Okay, that's easy enough. I think like 10 of those. I only need one. Alright. No, seriously, I only need one. Where did you take that damn display then? See, Bob decided he wanted to try and weld these up. What'd you do with my display, Bob? See, this is what I don't like about Bob, is he likes to steal stuff. Okay. What are you missing? You need iron. Okay, let's grab some iron really quick because I want to get this thing built and test it before we call this video. So, oh, we have mined almost all of the iron out of this node. Let's grab some more. Thankfully, it doesn't take a whole lot of effort or time to mine this stuff out. It's just annoying that we have to do it. So, it's okay. We'll make it work. And see, what I'd like to do is, I would like for the vectored thrust script to work. For no other reason than because I'd like to clear up that hotbar on the quick bar on the ship console. Come on, let me out of the damn hole. Thank you. Come on, almost. Hey. There we go. Mainly because of the fact that, like I said, I'd like to clear up that system so that we can actually see, well, so we can actually put things other than, you know, vectored thrust control on this. Hey, there we go. And we are going to edit. We are going to browse scripts. Oh, vector thrust. If you run programmable block. There's a text panel. Jetpack. Control module. Let's see. Alright. We're going to copy this to editor. Check code, make sure it still works. Okay, that's good. This is a really old script. Never sure if it's going to work or not. Oh, let's see. We want that to be off. We want should be okay. Just checking all the variables. Okay, so alright, so this is either going to blow up spectacularly or it's going to work. I'm not sure which. Oh, whoa, 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 okay. It's like Flappy Birds. Okay. Come on. Why am I having... Ugh. You do not like vector here. Come on. At least get me to a place where I can land the damn thing. Do I just not have enough thrusters on it, maybe? Ugh. Okay, it's mostly working. Of course, you know, it's mostly working like most things. Why will you not let me? You know what? It turned off my landing gear. Why did you turn off my landing gear? That makes no sense. Alright, so we're going to play around with that, see if we can get it working a little bit better. Yeah. So hopefully when we come back, this thing will actually work the way it's supposed to. On that note, I'm going to get out of here. I want to thank y'all for stopping in. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you hit that like button. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to throw those down in the section below. If you want to see more, be sure to subscribe. And, yeah. On that note, I'm going to get out of here. I hope you all have a fantastic day. Enjoy the rest of your week. And we'll see you back here on Friday for more Space Engineer shenanigans. Oh, Friday is our last day of no environmental threats. So this is going to be it's going to be interesting. I'm going to get in between now and when you come back on Friday, I'm going to have the towers up here. I'll have the cannons in, the defenses. And we'll have a little bit more detailing done on the roof just to blend those in a little bit better. But overall, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to get out of here. Thanks again for stopping in, everybody. Hope you have a fantastic day. And as always, take care and be safe out there, everyone. Gotta fix this thing.